Hello guys, today we take a look at European Union versus the Middle East. Let's welcome our Data Duck YouTube channel members. 27 countries are in the European Union, while the Middle East has 18 countries. Area for the Middle East is 7.2 million square kilometers, which is 4.7% of world land area. The European Union's area is 4.2 million square kilometers. 2.8% of world land area. Population in the Middle East is 426 million, 5.36% of world population. The European Union has a population of 447 million, which is 5.7% of world population. Density stands at 60.8 per square kilometer for the Middle East and 106 per square kilometer for the European Union. Largest country in the Middle East is Saudi Arabia with 2.14 million square kilometers. In Europe, France is the largest at more than 551,000 square kilometers. Then we have Iran at 1.68 million square kilometers and Spain at 504,000 square kilometers. Smallest country is Bahrain with 780 square kilometers. In the Middle East, Malta is the smallest in the EU at 316 square kilometers by listing has 6,220 square kilometers, and Luxembourg has 2,586 square kilometers. Most populated country is Egypt with 106 million in the Middle East. Germany is the most populated in the EU with 84.2 million. Iran has 86.3 million and France has 67.4 million. Nominal GDP for the Middle East is $4.5 trillion. For the European Union, it's $17.4 trillion. Nominal GDP per capita is 10,117.40 for the Middle East and 39,995 for the EU. Richest country by GDP per capita is Qatar at 93,508. Luxembourg is the richest in the EU at 118,001. United Arab Emirates has 58,753. Ireland has 94,392. Poorest country by GDP per capita is Yemen at 891 in the EU, it's Bulgaria at 9850, then Syria at 1129 and Romania at $12,510. Highest GDP country in the Middle East is Iran with $1.7 trillion in the EU, it's Germany with $4.56 trillion. Saudi Arabia has $810 billion. And France has $2.9 trillion. Lowest GDP country is Palestine with $16 billion in the Middle East. Malta has the lowest in the EU at $15 billion. Yemen has $11 billion and Cyprus has $24 billion. GDP PPP is $7.5 trillion for the Middle East and $20.82 trillion for the EU. GDP per capita for PPP is $16,716 for the Middle East and $46,582 for the EU. Religion percentage in the Middle East is Islam 85.5%, others 14.5%. In the European Union, it's Christianity 71.6%, no religion 24%, Islam 1.8%, others 2.1%. HDI for the Middle East is 0.806, very high. For the EU, it's 0.911, very high. Poverty rate is 15% for the Middle East and 9% for the European Union. Most valued currency is the Kuwait dinar, where $1 is equal to 0.31 Kuwait dinar. The euro is where $1 is equal to 1 euro. Internet users number 277 million, covering 65% of Middle East population. In the EU, there are 374 million users, covering 84% of the population. Number of billionaires is 31 in the Middle East and 392 in the European Union. Military comparison shows active personnel at 2.2 million for the Middle East and 1 million for the EU. Preserved personnel are 855,000 for the Middle East and 1.92 million for the EU. Battle tanks stand at 18,294 for the Middle East and 10,060 for the EU. Aircraft are 7827 for the Middle East and 5614 for the EU. Warships are 1034 for the Middle East and 1305 for the EU. Aircraft carriers are 0 for the Middle East and 4 for the EU. Submarines are 33 for the Middle East and 51 for the EU. Nuclear weapons are 90 for the Middle East and 290 for the EU. Defense budget is $170.4 billion for the Middle East and $201.5 billion for the EU. Strongest military power country is Egypt. Military rank 12. Turkey's rank is 13. France's rank is 7. Italy's military rank is 11. Olympic comparison shows total Olympic medals at 260 for the Middle East and 6313 for the EU. Gold medals are 82 for the Middle East and 1904 for the EU. Silver medals are 67 for the Middle East and 21104 for the EU. Bronze medals are 111 for the Middle East and 2305 for the EU. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe our YouTube channel.